back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this new Makeup Revolution palette. This is from the new Reloaded series. Now this is called the Iconic Vitality. Now this palette is a dupe for the Makeup Revolution Modern Renaissance palette. It just looks like this. Makeup Revolution have actually done a couple of other dupes for the Modern Renaissance palette. I think they've done one under their I Heart Makeup like kind of brand, and they've also done one like I think it was the Renaissance 4, I think it was inspired by the Modern Renaissance. So this is just my little thoughts on this new palette. So I got mine from Superdrug. You can also buy it from Tam Beauty, and if you're in the States it will be available on Ulta Beauty soon. I don't think it's available just yet. They are £4. I ordered mine on the website and then collected it at the store, and they have all 4 palettes in this range available on the website. Sometimes they're in and out of stock, but you can just check on the notifications to get it back in stock. I got mine from Superdrug because you can click and collect and it's free. Shipping on Tam Beauty is £2.99 under £30 or free over £30. So if it was just like the one palette you wanted, you're better getting it from Superdrug. So as I mentioned, there are other palettes in this range, the Reloaded palettes, and they just look like this. I got 3 out of the 4, and the only one I didn't get was the Fever palette. Now that looks like the Urban Decay Heat palette, and you know, I just didn't feel like I needed that palette. I know it was only £4, but I have got my Inferno palette by Bad Habit that I really love, which is a dupe of the Heat palette, which I'll link that video down below because it's an awesome palette. So this is the Reloaded Iconic Vitality, and that's the Modern Renaissance dupe palette. I also got this one, which is the Neutrals 2. They do have a new Neutrals versus Neutrals palette that I've done a video on a long time ago. I'll link that down below as well. So I think this is like the second maybe version of it. That's why I'm thinking, because it's Neutrals 2, and it just looks like this. And I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's a dupe for the Modern Renaissance, the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, just because of the warm kind of colours and then these like purples going on. When I saw this online, I didn't actually think I was going to pick this up, but then when I saw it in store, I absolutely loved it. So, I mean, a lot of the colours are kind of mid-tone. I will need to pull in other palettes into this one, but it is really pretty. And the third palette is called Iconic Division, and then this is an obvious dupe for the Subculture palette by Anastasia, and that just looks like this. I'm thinking I will do another video on this palette when I've tried this one on my eyes, but I haven't had a play around with it yet. So as I say, you can all get these now online on either the Superdrug or Tam Beauty's website. I actually got them all from different places. I actually got the Neutrals 2 from one Superdrug when I was visiting, you know, another city, and it hadn't actually made it out onto the shop floor yet, and they had some in like a cage waiting to go out, and I quickly got one from there. I got the Vitality palette. I ordered that one online from Superdrug and then collected it in store. And then I got the Division palette from my local store. They didn't actually have this one on the website. They had the other 3, and then they didn't have this one, so I couldn't click and collect it. And then when I went into store to pick up the Vitality palette, they had this palette as well. So I definitely recommend checking them out in stores. A lot of stores now as well also have like the Makeup Revolution Bay next to all the other brands, but then they're also having like a little kind of 4-sided like floating island of Makeup Revolution products, so I'd check both of those because I've seen that they do have stock on both. So I am wearing the palette on my eyes today, and I was very surprised by this palette. In the past, you know, I think Makeup Revolution palettes can be very hit and miss. Sometimes they're really good, and then other times they're not so great. But when I tried this one, I was so surprised. I've used the Essence I Love Colour Intensifying Prime on my eyes today, and I have actually used this Colourpop Supernova shadow on as well, and that's in the shade Hard to Impress, just to give my eyes a little bit of pop. And I haven't really used these yet, so I wanted to give one of them a try. When I put this pink shade on my lid, I was so surprised at the colour. and you'll have seen it in the swatches as well, because I wasn't expecting it to give that much payout, and it was really good. And I was also surprised with some of these mattes as well, because they were kind of really creamy and really nice to swatch, and they gave out, you know, a good colour intensity on the brush as well. Even the shimmers, because I have said in before, I think it was in the Renaissance video that I did, I will link that one down below, that I was disappointed with some of the shimmer shades from Makeup Revolution, the palette that I was reviewing, but these shimmer shades are really nice, and I have got this one on the brow today, and I think it looks quite nice. So when I was using this palette for my eyes today, I used this colour to set my primer, I used this colour in the crease, I used this colour to intensify the crease, I used this pink to make it a little brighter, and then I used this brown as well. And all the colours, I really liked them, they were all really great. The black in the palette is not the blackest black that I've seen, but I think for kind of the looks you'll probably be creating with this palette, it does the job. So also, while we're here and we're talking about Makeup Revolution, I did just want to give this a little bit of a shout out. This is the new Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. These are absolutely amazing. These have just come out and these are £4. I've got it in the shade C1, and the one is absolutely huge. It looks just like the Shape Tape kind of wand, and I've been using it on my eyes for the last couple of days, and this is really good. It really hides my eye bags, so if anybody's like sleeping on this, I would definitely go and pick one up. And I'm also wearing the shade Poet in the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lip colours. These are amazing. I love these, and I love the new like nudie kind of colours that they've just brought out. So yeah, my overall thoughts about this palette are, I think that Makeup Revolution quality are just getting better the longer that the company's been with us, and I think the mattes are quite creamy, they're really pigmented. I think the shimmers have come a long way from what they used to be, though they have a lot more intensity than they used to. Obviously they're not going to be, you know, as good as Anastasia, but for £4 I don't think you can really complain. So yeah, I really like this palette. Only £4 from Superdrug, Tan Beauty and soon to be Ulta, and yeah, I definitely recommend you go out and check this because it's an absolute little bargain. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you again shortly. Bye!